Welcome to History Hub. Let's journey back to late 18th century Paris, a city of dazzling lights, grand palaces, and secrets brewing in the shadows. The French monarchy was at the height of its power, but behind the grandeur of Versailles, cracks were beginning to form. Among the whispers of discontent, one scandal stood out, a tale so scandalous that it would shake the monarchy to its core. This is the story of the diamond necklace affair, a bizarre and tangled web of deceit, ambition, and betrayal that forever changed the course of history. Our story begins with Marie Antoinette, the young and glamorous Queen of France. She was a woman of contrasts, adored by some for her beauty and style, yet despised by others who saw her as the embodiment of royal excess. From the moment she stepped into the French court, Marie Antoinette became the target of relentless gossip and criticism. Every dress she wore, every party she hosted, was scrutinized. But in truth, much of her supposed extravagance was exaggerated. Still, her public image as a frivolous queen made her an easy target when scandal struck. The spark of this scandal was an extraordinary piece of craftsmanship, a diamond necklace like no other. Imagine this, a cascade of diamonds, glittering in the candlelight, worth an unimaginable fortune. This necklace wasn't just jewelry, it was a statement of power and wealth. It had originally been commissioned by King Louis XV for his mistress, Madame du Barry. But before the necklace could be gifted, the king died, leaving the jewelers with a treasure they couldn't sell. For years, they searched for a buyer, but no one, not even Marie Antoinette, wanted such an ostentatious item. And so, the necklace sat in limbo, until it became the centerpiece of a scandal. Enter Cardinal de Rohan, a man of high status but troubled reputation. De Rohan was desperate to regain favor with the Queen, who reportedly despised him for his past indiscretions. He saw an opportunity to redeem himself and was willing to do anything to win her approval. But what he didn't know was that he was about to become the victim of a cunning and dangerous scheme. The mastermind behind this scheme was Jeanne de la Motte, a woman with ambition as sharp as the diamonds in the necklace. Jeanne was born into a noble family that had fallen into poverty, and she was determined to climb her way back to the top. Using her charm and wit, she inserted herself into the cardinal's circle and presented herself as someone with close connections to the Queen. Jeanne played her role brilliantly, convincing the cardinal that she was a trusted confidant of Marie Antoinette. Through Jeanne's manipulations, the cardinal was led to believe that the Queen secretly wanted the diamond necklace but couldn't publicly acquire it due to the kingdom's financial troubles. Jeanne showed him forged letters, supposedly written by the Queen, asking for his help in purchasing the necklace on her behalf. She even arranged for a secret nighttime meeting at Versailles, where a woman resembling the Queen, a hired impostor, thanked the cardinal personally for his assistance. By now, the cardinal was completely convinced of the Queen's favor. Believing he was acting as a loyal servant of the crown, the cardinal arranged for the jewelers to deliver the necklace, with the promise that he would ensure payment. But instead of the necklace going to the Queen, it was handed over to Jeanne, who promptly dismantled the jewels and sold them piece by piece to fund her lavish lifestyle. The real Queen, meanwhile, was completely unaware of the entire affair. The scheme unraveled when the jewelers, seeking payment, approached Marie Antoinette directly. Imagine their shock when the Queen denied any knowledge of the transaction. The jewelers, in turn, were stunned, and the scandal quickly became public. The French court was thrown into chaos. How could such a plot unfold under the very noses of the monarchy? As the news spread, the public's reaction was explosive. Already frustrated by the monarchy's perceived extravagance, the people saw this scandal as proof of their suspicions. The idea that the Queen would secretly scheme to acquire such an outrageously expensive necklace, while ordinary citizens starved, fueled their anger. Even though Marie Antoinette was innocent, her reputation was irreparably damaged. She became the face of everything the French people despised about the monarchy. The trial that followed only added to the spectacle. Jean, when caught, spun her own web of lies to deflect blame, painting herself as a victim and portraying the Queen as complicit in the scheme. Cardinal de Rohan, humiliated and disgraced, was arrested but later acquitted, which only deepened public outrage. To many, his acquittal proved that the aristocracy could escape justice, no matter the crime. For Marie Antoinette, the scandal was devastating. Though she had nothing to do with the affair, it solidified her image as a greedy, out-of-touch monarch. Pamphlets and caricatures circulated, depicting her as a villainous figure who cared more for jewels than her starving subjects. The diamond necklace affair became a symbol of royal corruption, and the damage to her reputation was a wound from which she would never recover. In hindsight, this affair was one of the many sparks that ignited the French Revolution. It exposed the deep disconnect between the monarchy and the people, fanned the flames of discontent, and set the stage for the eventual downfall of the French royal family. Marie Antoinette's tragic fate, ending in her execution, was shaped in part by this scandal, a cautionary tale of how perception can be as powerful as reality. And so, the diamond necklace affair lives on in history as a tale of greed, deception, and the devastating power of public opinion. Though Marie Antoinette was innocent, the scandal serves as a reminder that even the most glittering crowns can crumble under the weight of scandal.